Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £250 worth of 50p's we're going to have a hunt through, looking for the commemorative ones, the ones of more than face value, but ideally we want one of the two that we're still missing. So what are we missing? We're missing Kew Gardens, we've got a whole page of Olympics, another page of Olympics, Olympic Wrestling, the bogey coin, and we've got all the other ones up to and including Paddington at the Cathedral. So you never know. I know I keep saying it, but today could just about be our day. So let's get into this bag. So I'll open the first bag in real time and I'll show you what we're looking for. So we've got Britannia there. So I separate the Britannias and the shields, like this one on the left. Britannias, I'll be looking for the year 2008. Shields, I'll be looking for the years 2009, 10, 11, 16 and 18, which are not intended for circulation. But also the year 2017 is a low minted year and worth keeping in my books. But anything else? Olympic, Kew Gardens, Isaac Newton. We haven't done Isaac Newton for a very, very long time, it feels like. That's my favourite 50p design. But it looks like this first bag is going to be a bit of a bust. Well, there we go. The other thing I mentioned, people keep messaging me asking, am I going to give up? Am I going to call it and start a new book? The answer to that is no. I've got no plans to. Unless we find a wrestling, then I will, as I said before, call it the closest 10 episodes. But I feel like the wrestling is out there, and I'm only going to be delaying the issue. If I start a second, well, it would be my third book, I could just be delaying that to find the wrestling. So Kew Gardens, yes, uber rare. I will call it if we don't find it. If we find wrestling but not Kew Gardens, but the wrestling's out there. I've got faith. But we've got our first find. It's Paddington at Buckingham Palace. A very cool design, and I do still keep all the Paddingtons. We got active what? Representation of the People Act even. It's a common one to find, high mintage, but it's a cool design, I do like it. We got Olympic. Holy Toledo. There we go. We won't have much luck, but there we go. I'm always trying to find Olympic. Any 50p hunt where an Olympic coin makes an appearance is a success. They're so scarce now. Used to find them by the spade load, but now lucky to find 1, 2, 3 is amazing. Very cool. Well, let's hope for more finds like that. Oh, there we go, another find. Roger Bannister, another common one. Oh, there we go, dictionary, another common one. We can add that to the counter. So we've got counters tracking the dictionary finds, Benjamin Bunnies, Peter Rabbits, Sherlock Holmes, the 2019 bid, what are they called? Paddington Bears as well. A bit of mind blank then. Oh, we got Benjamin Bunny. First Benjamin Bunny of the hunt. I guarantee it's not going to be our last though. There's Tom Kitten, also from 2017. A fairly common find again. Oh, Paddington at the Cathedral there, first of the 2019s. The Cathedral and the Tower, and I reckon Tower is going to be the lower minted of the two. But it seems the further north you go, the less likely you are to be Team Tower. Oh, another one for the counter as well. Dictionary again. Oh, P Black there. Very nice. And a Commonwealth Games. Another common one. And we got Sherlock Holmes there. Another one for the counter, very cool design. Well, I've been finding less and less recently. So whether that's an indication that the flood of them was only initial flood, who knows? Ooh, another Olympic! That's Olympic Aquatics, holy moly. Very nice. Obviously there's the design with the lines over the face. That's very, very scarce. Unbelievably so. But, what a find, 2 Olympics. Holy Toledo, what is going on today? We've got a Battle of Britain there. So in Battle of Britain and Battle of Britain alone for the 50p's, you can find 2 initials on the obverse. JC, which is Jodie Clark, which was issued into circulation, was IRB, Ian Rank Broadley, was only put into the collector's sets. So someone's broken it out of their collector's sets and paid it into circulation, paid it into a bank, bought it, something at the shops with it. There's a chance you can find it in your hunts. I've never found one, but today could be the day. As you can see just there, this one's a JC. But the hunt continues. Oh, I see a dictionary. Add that one onto the counter as well. And there is a 2017 Peter Rabbit. That's for the counter as well. And then we've got Paddington Buckingham Palace. Very, very cool. Another Peter Rabbit for the counter. And there is a Jeremy Fisher that makes up our 2017 set. We've got all 4 of them now. Happens quite often though. Oh, I see something poking out there. You can tell what it is. Paddington at the tower. Get him on the counter. That's all. Oh no, 3. We're still missing Paddington at the station. We got the representation of the People Act again there though. Very cool. Another representation of the People Act. And then we have Victoria Cross, the medals, another common design to find. Another representation of the People Act. And another Benjamin Bunny. There's a Christopher Ironside, very cool design, one that I really like, but it is common. Ooh, Paddington at the cathedral again there. There's a Peter Rabbit from 2017. Get him on the counter. And another People Act. God, we have tons of People Acts today. Oh, there's a dictionary. Get that on the counter too. Well, all of a sudden, we are onto the last bag of the hunt. Well, it feels like we haven't had as many finds as usual, but the counters seem to have had a decent workout. Finding 2 Olympics though, holy Toledo, I'm chuffed with that. Well, for those of you that watch this far into the video, you might be interested to know I have a Discord server. You can come and join that by clicking the link down in the description. If you're over 13, that's Discord's rules, not my rules. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. We've got a 2016 here. That could be a Jemima Pollock. It could be a Team GB though. Let's have a look. It's a Jiggy Winkle. So, not the worst find, but the only one in 2016's Beatrix Potter set that's only face value. I do keep them all though, and at last count I had about 135 of these, which is pretty crazy, but there we go. That's the obsessive, compulsive collector inside me. But, alternatively, in terms of contacting me, I have a PO box you can write into as well. Everything that gets sent to the PO box does get aired in the PO box video as well. Well, that is all the coins hunted through. I'm just going to have a look through them to see if we've got any of the key dates that we look for. Well, some success with those key dates. I got one 2017 shield and one 2008 Britannia. So they're definitely keepers, but the star pools from today, 100% without shadow of a doubt. Those two Olympics, holy Toledo. Even if this one's a bit grubby. Always happy to find one. Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!